Okay, so we're gonna start off with a few different commands. I'm gonna have two platforms here just so I can kind of keep both dogs going. We're gonna start off with a simple on command. The on command is very useful. You can use on to put your dog into the car. You can use on to put them onto the couch, put them on a bed, put them in the trunk, put them in the back seat, wherever you want to put them. On just means that we are going to be asking you to get onto something. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with that one. I'm gonna put Charlie on. Yes, good on. Scarlet on. No, I'm try it all over again. Charlie on. Yes, good on. Scarlet on. Yes, good on. Yes, good on. Good on. And then followed very quickly by off. Charlie off. Yes, good off. Scarlet off. Yes, good off. And we reward. Very simple. ON, OFF. All right, so we're going to try that again. Ideally, I would like to get one dog on one dog on the other, and then kind of keep them on there as well too. So I'm going to go and start off with Charlie on. Yes, good on. Charlie on. Yes, good on. Scarlet on. Yes, good on. Off. Charlie off. Yes, good off. Yes, good off. Yes, good off. Notice how I'm having him wait a little bit. Part of it is because I can't get to the treat, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to start off again. Scarlet on. Yes, good on. Charlie on. Yes, good on. Good on. Good on. Scarlet off. Yes, good off. Charlie off. Yes, good off. Here you go. Hey, Scarlet, what are you doing? Here. Yes, good off. Good off. Okay, we're going to try that again. Very simple. Charlie on. Yes, good on. Sit. Yes, good sit. Scarlet on. Yes, good on. Scarlet sit. Yes, good sit. If they didn't know the SIT command, I would be putting it up over their head. They do know it. I'm going to see if I can do a down. Yes, good down. Good down. Scarlet. She's got something there. Down. Yes, good down. So just by doing a down, pointing right between her feet, that's the down position. Pointing right between her feet. Yes, good down. Good down, Charlie. Yes, good down. Notice how I'm moving a little slowly. What I'm doing is I'm waiting for them to stay in that position. If they get off, I put them right back into that position. Yes, good down. Good down. And I have them wait. Oh, they're both kind of breaking it here. That's okay. Yes, good down. Good down, Charlies. Yes, good down. Good down. So they're both looking at me. They're both kind of looking at the treats. What I'm looking for when I call their name actually just means eye contact. And so when I'm going to get down here, I'm going to put this treat outside here. Charlie down. Charlie. Not getting my name. So Scarlet on. Yes. Good on. Down. Yes. Good down. Yes. Good down. So let's see if I can capture his name. Charlie. Yes. Good Charlie. Try that same thing with Scarlet. Down. Scarlet. Point to my face. Yes, good Scarlet. Yes, good Scarlet. Okay. Good Scarlet. Good down. Try that again with Mr. Charlie. Charlie. A little distraction. Yes, good Charlie. Point to my face. Wait for him. He's waiting for it to come from my hand. That's why he's looking over the side. Charlie. His name means eye contact. So he's looking around. We're going to give him a chance. Yes. 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 Pointing to my face. Put this closer. Let's see if I can make it a little bit harder. Take it away. Yes, good Charlie. Yes, good Charlie. Yes, good Charlie. Yes, good Charlie. Okay, all done. Okay, off. Yes, good off. Perfect. Scarlet, put Scarlet back on. Yes, good on. Scarlet. Yes, good Scarlet. Good Scarlet. Yes, good Scarlet. Yes, good Scarlet. Yes, good Scarlet. Yes, good Scarlet. Okay, all done. And the treat is rewarded real quick. So hopefully she understands. The more she looks at me, that's what she's looking for. Yes, good Scarlet. Yes, good Scarlet. Yes. Yes, good Scarlet. Yes, good Scarlet. Okay, all done. Okay, off. Break. And so now I'm just gonna put them in a little bit of a break. Just gonna take my treats, crack them, say, okay, I'll break, all done. Perfect. Good. All right. So that was on, that was off, that was name, that was focus, that was sit, and that was down. Actually, that was not focus. We're gonna have to re-edit and do focus. Okay. So hand commands for on are this is on. Perfect. Good boy, Charlie. This is off. And he's not quite getting it. Yes, good off. Yes, good off. All fours are off the floor. Just like you're opening up magic carpet, just like you're giving a magic carpet ride, just like you're welcoming someone in. Big grand gestures, really what you're looking for. You can tell, one of the things that you can also tell is I'm using different hands to deliver the treats. Sometimes it's from behind me, sometimes it's after me. And so the idea there is I want to not get them to look at just a treat. I want them to actually look at me. And so let me see if I can do a focus. The focus command is very similar to name. If I say your name, it means I want to get your attention. If I say focus, it means I want you to pay attention to me. So if I was doing stuff with Charlie here, whenever I say his name, the idea is you got to maintain your eye contact here. So I'm going to count in my head. Maybe I'll count out loud here. But the idea is I want you to be looking at me the whole time. So Charlie. Yes, good focus. Yes, good focus. Yes, good focus. Okay, perfect. Charlie, good focus. Yes, good focus. Good focus. Yes, okay, perfect. So we want to tell them eye contact is good. Yes, good focus. Good focus. See how he's looking over there? I'm waiting for him to look back at me. Sustain eye contact. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Yes. Go to 5,000. Let's see if you can take a look at me. I'm kind of mixing it up a little bit here. Yes. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000. A little whining, barking. Just gonna wait for that barking to stop because I don't want to give him anything. His tail is shaking, so he's gonna bite his tail. Let's try it again. Try it a little closer. Yes. Good. Good, Charlie. Good, Charlie. Yes. Good, Charlie. Good, Charlie. Yes. Good, Charlie. Yes. Okay. Try that again. Charlie. Yes. Good, Charlie. Yes. Good, Charlie. Yes. Yeah, looking at the treats. That's not what's going to give him the treats. The whiny's not going to give him the treats. The pawny's not going to give him the treats. The eye contact is what's going to give him the treats. And so that's what we're waiting for. That's what we're looking for. The unlock is, see how they're trying stuff? This is their time to learn. See if I can do it again. Yes, good Charlie. Yes, good Charlie. Okay. Try it again. Again, I'm going to put it out to the side. Yes, good Charlie. Yes, good Charlie. See if I can get it anywhere. Yes, good Charlie. Yes, good Charlie. Okay. So the idea is you look at me, I reward. Yes, good Charlie. Good focus. Good focus. Yes, okay. And the longer he sustains it, the more I say, yes, good focus, good focus. I keep reassuring, reassuring. Good focus. I keep my hand out here. Charlie. Let's see if he turns back around. He knows the treat over there. Yes. Oh. Yes, good Charlie. Okay. And so we just reward real quick. Because that treat's coming when you give me eye contact. That's the idea there. And then we'll put it all the way out. Does your dog actually know his name? Does your dog actually know his name? This is a good trick to figure out if he does. Put your paw up there, call his name, point to your face. Let's see if he looks at me. I gotta make sure I get his eye contact. I can also make little weird noises. But I'm just gonna wait. Yes, good Charlie! Yes, good Charlies! I give him a little bit. Point to my face. Yes! Oh, yes, good Charlies! Oh. Yes, good Charlie. Yes, good Charlie. Maybe I'm getting a little too excited. That's why I keep looking over at the treat because it's going to be coming. Yes, good Charlies. Yes, good Charlies. Okay. And so longer and longer eye contact is what's going to help release that treat. So, okay, well done. Good job. All right, so we learned our on command. We learned our off command. On is a big grand gesture. Off is the exact opposite direction. Sometimes it helps to have a treat in your hand when you're first learning it. You're going to do an on, so they follow you up, and off, so they follow you up as well too. The name command is their actual name. What name command actually means is eye contact. That's what you're actually rewarding them for. So when they actually look at you, that means that you're going to reward. You're going to sustain that longer and longer. That's what's going to be that when you sustain their name longer and longer, that's what's going to be their focus command. The focus command is I want you to keep watching me and see what I'm doing. If you're giving me eye contact just like Charlie is here, that's good focus. Yes, good focus. Good focus. And I can reward and I can mark that behavior with a, oh. And I can reward it and I can mark that behavior with a treat. So then that way I'm able to communicate, I want you to keep looking at me. One thing you'll notice, they'll keep looking at me. They want to keep training. They want to keep working. We just did sit. So in terms of hand signals for SIT, this is a hand signal for SIT. I'm bringing my hand up, bending my elbow, and I'm bringing it up just like this. That's the idea. I don't need to have anything in my hand in order to get them into this position. And so if I were to come over to Charlie, the whole idea is, Charlie, sit. Yes, good sits. And I get from both of them, even though it was just Charlie that I asked to sit, perfectly okay. Good sits, good sits, good sits. And then I'm going to say, okay, all done. And I can finish Charlie off with all done and toss it off to the side. The reason why I want to do an okay, all done is because I'm saying this is the end of the command. I'm not asking you to be in that position anymore. There's no more SIT. I asked you for as long as I wanted to do it. You're going to stay in the SIT. So let me see if I can do that again. I'm at a little bit of distance now. Charlie, sit. Yes, good sits. Charlie, sit. Yes, good sits. Good sits. Charlie, good sits. Charlie, good sits. Yes, good sits. Yes, good sits. Good sits. Another thing that also will help out, so they understand this hand signal, is to reward while you have them in this position. Good sits. Okay, all done. All done. And then you finish off, and that's it. They're finished with it. Okay, we're gonna start working on a little bit of STAND, and let's see if we can get that going. All right, let me see if I can get them. Hey, hey, sure. On. Yes. Sure. Scarlett, on. Sure. On. Yes. Good on. On. Yes. Good on. Perfect. Let me see if I can do an STAND. That's going to be my next one. I'll work with Scarlett for a little bit. Scarlett is in an SIT. I didn't ask her for the SIT, which is okay. I did ask her to come on. Yes. Good on. I'm going to put her in a down command. just because it's going to be a little bit easier, I'm going to actually have to move her off to the side a little bit. You're going to notice I'm going to line up perpendicular to her, which means she's facing in one direction. Yes, good on, Charlie. She's facing that one direction. And so, Charlie, on. Yes, good on. Good on, Charlie. American reward. So Charlie, Scarlett's in that SIT. Yes, good on. Oh. Yes, good on. So every time he gets up off of that, I'm gonna stop. Yes, good on. Good sit, Charlie's. Good sits. Okay, so I'm gonna take Scarlett. I'm perpendicular to her. I'm kind of setting her up this way. With my other hand, my right hand, I'm gonna reach underneath her stomach. I'm not gonna necessarily push up if I don't have to. What I'm hoping to do is I'm gonna teach her stand. So what I'm gonna do with Scarlett is I'm gonna actually have her reach out. Yes, good stand. And then right away that treat comes out. Let me see if I can try that a couple of times. Yes, good, Charlie. Good on. Good on, Charlie. If he comes off, we'll now reward him. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do another STAND. Maybe I'll go into a down. Yes, good down. Stand. Yes, good stand. And then I reward. So she gives me those 4 paws all extended. Sure. On. Another thing I can do with her while she is in that stand position, I'm going to see if I can push down on her belly. Yes, good stand. Good stand. Push down. Yes, good stand. And so the whole idea is I'm trying to keep her from doing the SIT. Yes, good stand. Yes, good stand. Yes, good stand. Good stand. And she tries to collapse. I kind of just help lift her up to reinforce that, hey, you got to be in this STAND. Yes, good stand. Good stand. Okay, all done. All done. And that's it. That's the STAND. So I'm going to see if I can try it with Charlie. I'm going to line up perpendicular to her. I'm going to line up perpendicular to Charlie. And I'm going to do an outside movement with my hand. The right hand is actually going to go underneath his belly. Just kind of lift him just a little bit gently so I can get him into the stand position. Okay, so I'm going to try that all over again. Come here, Charlie. Hey, Scarlett, on. Yes, good on. Good on, Scarlett. Good on. Good on, Scarlett. And now she's got to learn what we want her to do is on. Yes, good on. All right, perfect, wonderful. All right, so I'm kind of lined up perpendicular to Charlie. You guys should have a better angle of this. So I'm going to get him into this down position here. Yes. Yes, good on. Perfect. I'm going to line him up so he goes Charlie down. Yes, good down. And I'm going to lift him up here. Yes, good stand, Charlie. That's a good stand, Charlie. Stand. Yes, good stand, Charlie. Yes, good stand, Charlie. See how I'm pushing down on his hips here just a little bit, gently, gently. Yes, good stand. Good stand. Down. So I can get this DOWM position. Yes, good down. Charlie, sit. Yes, good sit. Charlie, stand. Yes, good stand. Good down. Good stand. Okay, all done. Perfect. Good job, Scarlett. That's a good job, Scarlett. That's a good on, Scarlett. Yes, good on. Good on. All done. All done. All right, so you guys just saw stand, you guys saw sit, you guys saw down, you guys saw focus, you guys saw name, you guys saw on and off as well too. I'm gonna set that up and you guys will be able to see and follow me and we'll get that set up. Start on. Perfect. Good. I'm gonna put you over here. Good on. Good on, Scarlett. Good on. Good on, Scarlett. Good on, Scarlett. Good on, Scarlett. Good on, Scarlett. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can do a little bit of work with Scarlett on. Yes, good on. I'm gonna see if I can do a little bit of work with Scarlett on her touch. To set this up, one of the things I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be putting a treat on the inside of my palm. She's gonna come over, she's gonna smell it, she's gonna boot me with her nose. That is the touch command. When I put my hand out just like this, that means you gotta come and boot me, okay? So I'm gonna say, Scarlett, touch, yes, good touch, and I'm gonna reward her at the same time. Scarlett, on, yes, good on. Scarlett, touch, yes, good touch, perfect. Scarlett, on, yes, good on. Charlie, on, yes, good on. Charlie, sit, yes, good sit. Good sit, Charlie, good sit. So now I'm gonna see if I can do that with Mr. Charlie as well. Yes, good on, good on. So it's helpful when they start learning their names. It's helpful when they start learning their names because I can just call them and then give the command and then the following. So I'm gonna say, Charlie, come. Yes, good come. One of the things that I said with Charlie was Charlie come. Charlie come actually means I'm gonna grab you by the collar. Yes, good come. Perfect. Good. Okay, Charlie on. I might have to bring him over. Yes, good on. Scarlett on. Yes, good on. Good. And so then they start kind of learning a little bit as we go through it what their names actually mean. So I'm going to say, do it again. Hand here. Scarlett touch. Nope. On. Yes. Yes, good. Scarlett touch. Yes, good touch. And I'm going to reward Charlie because he stayed in place over there. So that's good. All right. Scarlett on. Perfect. So again, touch is I put the treat right between my paws. So touch is I put the treat right under my thumb. This is the hand position for touch. I can go further back. The further back I go, that's the position they've got to stay in. So that looks good. Cool. Yes, go down. Charlie, come. Yes, good come, Charlie. Yes, good come. Charlie, on. Let's see if I can get him on. Yes, good on. Nope. Yes, good on, Charlie. Yes, good on. Nice thing about these beds is you can kind of throw a treat over there. Sit. Yes. Good sit, Charlie. Good sit, Scarlett. So then again, Charlie, Scarlett, sit. I gave him this hand signal, so that was actually my fault. Scarlett, touch. Scarlett, touch. A little bit further. Yes, good touch. And I try that all over again. Scarlett, on. Sit. Yes. Scarlett, touch. Yes, good touch. You see, I try all over again just to get cemented. Yes, good on. Perfect. These are doing so good. These are doing so good. Yes, that's a good on, Charlie. That's a good on, Charlie. And I'll just kind of keep going. Okay, for a heel command, you're going to need a leash. You're going to need a few treats broken up. And then that way, we're going to reward little by little, and they're going to stay in position when we stay in this heel. Oh, and you're also going to need a dog as well. That's also very helpful. Charlie, on. Yes, good on. Yes, good on, Charlie. Okay, I've got my dog. I'm going to actually... Charlie, on. Yes, good on. I've got my dog. I'm actually going to keep dog on left side. We're outside. A little bit of a distraction. Sit. A little bit of a distraction environment. And so what I want to be doing with Scarlett is I got to show her that when you stay by my side, that's a positive thing. And positive things happen, good things happen whenever you stay by my side. So we're going to go ahead and try that a little bit. I'm going to give him a little bit of treats. Good, Charlie. Okay, Scarlett. One of the things I could do, one of the things I could do is I could use my touch command. Oh my gosh. Come on, Charlie. Get back on. Yes, good sit. Sit. Yes, good sits. Good sits, Charlie. So I can use my touch command. Yes, good touch. Yes, good touch. And then as I'm walking, she is getting these treats because I'm keeping her right at my side. Yes, good heel. Good heel, Scarlett. Yes, good heel, Scarlett. Yes, good heel, Scarlett. And it's okay if we drop them. Oh, shouldn't have let her pick that up. Yes, good heel, Scarlett. Yes, good heel. Yes. The reason why I was going around that chair is because I need to take less steps than she does. And so it works out great because she has to take a little bit further steps. With dogs with 4 legs, they, here, on, Scarlett. Come here, Scar. On. Yes, good on. Dogs with 4 legs move a little bit faster than humans with 2 legs. And so being able to have some of those mechanical advantages there is going to help you keep your dog on your side. So they understand, hey, when I say heel, I want you to stay in this heel position. Yes, good, Scarlett. Good. Okay, you try Charlie. Charlie, heel. Yes, good heel. Yes, good heel. Scarlett, go back on. Good. Out, girl. Yes. Good on. Scarlett, sit. Yes, good sits. Good sits. Okay, we'll try it again with Mr. Charlie. Charlie, heel. And he didn't quite get it. He started kind of shooting out in front of me. So I'm just going to go around. Yes, good heel, Charlie. Yes, good heel, Charlie. Yes, good heel. Yes, good heel, Charlie. Yes, good heel, Charlie. Okay, all done. And so that heel position is fantastic position. You're going to get rewarded. You're going to stay by my side. And this is where the reward's going to end up happening, is in this heel position. You just get to just keep your hand down here. You've mastered the touch with this hand. You master the touch, you can keep a few treats here. And you're going to notice that your dogs are going to want to stay in this position the more that you do it. Okay, so that's the heel position. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bunch of distractions out here. And then I'm going to start applying pressure. Once he stops and he comes this way, yes, good. He's going to realize, yes, good. I want him to take a step. Yes, good. It's his job to release that tension. So what I end up doing is I throw one. He doesn't know that I have this other one. Once he starts moving toward that tension, instead of pulling away from it, yes, good. I release. Okay, come on, up. Yes, good. All right, Charlie. Yes, good, Charlie. Okay, all done. Come on, up. Yes, good. All right, come on. Sit. Charlie, on. Yes, good, on. Perfect. All right, Charlie, on. Yes, Charlie, sit. Oh, buddy, too tight for you, huh? Okay. So to teach some leash manners, one of the things that I'm going to do. Yes, good on. Yes, good on. One of the things I'm going to do with my leash manners is I'm going to actually take my treats. I'm going to toss them over here. And I'm going to expect for her to go this way because I'm pulling this way on that leash. Yes, good. And so you see how she wants to go over to the treats. We're going to throw some more over there. Yes, good. And then we reward every time she starts moving toward that pull. Even though she might want to start going in that direction, we're actually going to be rewarding every time she feels this tug on her leash. There we go. There we go. Yes, good. And I reward with my, oh, shoot. I'm going to try that again. Sometimes we make mistakes. All right, so we're going to try that again. So I'm going to toss a few, and I'm going to pull this way. Yes, good. And I'm going to reward with that side. So the idea is when I pull, you go in that direction. That's what gets you the reward. That's what gets you the treats. All right, moving to the pull. Cool. And then we'll finish up. Okay, all done.